Right, I'm the artist taxi driver. This, my friends, is Wenda. Wenda. This is his wife Maria and his relation Martin. They are from West Papua. Do you know where that is? That is where the world's largest gold mine is. It's called the Grasberg gold mine. It's also the third largest copper mine.
Yes.
Okay. I shout a lot, so you might have to talk loud.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So when you were young, where did you grow up?
I grew up in the highlands of West Papua called Wamena. Yeah.
Part of the Lani tribe?
Yes, they're my tribe called Lani or Dani. That's where I come from. Yeah, this is the largest tribe in New Guinea, and the rest of the Melanesia, rest of the Pacific is my tribe.
And then what I read happened was the military came, and your tribe, you had to go into the jungle.
Yeah, at the time I was a little boy, about 4 years old, and I grew up with that in my village, and I didn't know there is some other people coming to destroy our village, and we were surrounded by Indonesian military, and my auntie was raped in front of my eye, and I couldn't do anything. I was a young boy, and then after 3 months later, the Indonesian military bombed in my village, and my leg was broken, and we were hiding in the jungle about 5 years. I grew up in the jungle 5 years. So since then, I saw my people are dying. Some of their friends are dying because hunger. And then 1984, loyal to Indonesia, my parents took me to Indonesia, and then that's when I went to school and I studied.
So you came out of the jungle and you went to university?
Yes.
And you was doing sociology?
Yes. Then I studied, and then I didn't know why we never study about when we become part of Indonesia, how we become part of Indonesia. Indonesia call us that you are a citizen of Indonesia. Then they treat us differently. They are like slave, and they discriminate us. And yeah, that's why I call my people are slave by Indonesia. It's the 21st century, and also committed genocide toward my people. And I trying to fight back, but I couldn't. And Indonesia put me in the prison, just raised the Morning Star flag. And 2002 I was put in prison and charged me 25 years. They want to kill me. And
so they put you in prison for 25 years. They arrested Benny because he was part of the West Papua independence.
Yes.
So let me just tell people, like, West Papua is part of, it's an island. Half of it is Papua New Guinea, and the other half is West Papua. Yeah. Now, this is part of the archipelago of this area, which is north of Australia, that runs all the way up to Indonesia. Yeah. So the Indonesian army, so in this area in West Papua is this massive gold mine, world's largest gold mine. You don't know that. They don't want you to know that. So you wanted independence.
Yeah.
They came and they arrested you because of a demonstration, or?
Yes, peacefully the demonstration lead my people to asking independence, and then they don't want me because I'm a leader of my people. Then they don't want me to lead in this peacefully demonstration. Then they arrested me.
Because you was the leader of the independence movement. And they wanted to put you in jail for 25 years.
25 years. Just I show you this Morning Star flag. This is called I call Morning Star flag. If you're holding this in West Papua, it's 15 years in prison. This is the Morning Star flag. You're holding this one, the 15 years in prison, 25 years they charge me, just simply holding this our flag. This is banned in West Papua. One of the well-known prisoners, Philip Karma, 15 years in prison. Until today, still in prison. Just organized flag-raising ceremony, he was arrested. And so myself. But I managed to escape.
But Benny, you escaped from jail.
Yes.
And you went on the run.
Yes.
And how did you come to get to England?
Yes, I crossed the border to Papua New Guinea, and then I chose here because one of the English friends went to West Papua 2000. He met me and came back, and then I was arrested, and he trying to jumping out Indonesia embassy here and then pull down Indonesian flag, and they raise Morningstar flag, and they arrested. He's really like symbol of the support, symbol of the care about British people, the other people, especially ordinary people, not the government, but ordinary people.
So let's talk about this gold mine, because it's actually being protected by the Indonesian military.
Yes.
But the actual gold mine is owned by a British company, Rio Tinto.
Yes.
And Freeport McMoran,
or based in New Orleans,
which is an American. So the British and an American are basically they're destroying your land. They're moving 250,000 tons of what do they call it? Filings or tilings. They're moving all this.
Yes.
So they're destroying your mountains. They're destroying your area.
Rivers.
Polluting it.
Rivers.
With copper contamination.
Yes.
But they're also killing your people.
My people, yes. This is the guard by Indonesian military and police. This is Indonesian military create the violence, and they blame Papuan. Oh, this is a freedom fighter. There's a rebel. This is a Papuan. But actually, they create violence. Then asking, okay, this is like the income for military, and the biggest taxpayer in Indonesia. You know, from revenue from West Papua. So those companies are working middle of genocide. You know, I call it middle of genocide. And
it's genocide on your people?
Yes, committed by Indonesian military. And I know that these companies are indirectly or directly, you are supporting genocide, because Indonesia, what happened in 12 years ago, killing East Timorese people, massacre, and 100,000. The same thing they are doing in West Papua. So.
And we have the Prime Minister of Great Britain just signed a deal, an arms deal with the Indonesians.
Yes, this is something that I'm a little bit worried, because he signed a deal that those weapons and ammunition and hotjet, they're misused. They will misuse. They said this just protect for the sovereignty, whatever. But we have experience. 1977, the Indonesia bombed in my village, and including myself, and my village was destroyed. And East Timor, Aceh, they destroying, the killing by using the hotjet. So British already provide ammunition for the killing of a human being.
And I know that the chairman of one of the companies, James Moffat, he's giving money to the militia, to the Indonesians, to continue with agent provocateurs. I know one time they killed 2 teachers.
Yes.
You know, as agent and blamed it on
Papuans.
On Papuans.
We know that there's a long history. They never brought justice. Just killing, and even an Australian citizen was killed. They blame Papuans, and this is never investigated properly.
And we also have Norway, which has got a massive pension fund, and said they will not put any pension money or any funds into Freeport or Rio Tinto.
Yeah, they give very good example to the British and the other part of the Europe, because they are one of the pulling out the fund. You know, they don't want to invest anymore. It's about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, so it's really good.
It's so bad over there, the pollution and the damage to the land, to the environment, that they can't even get insurance anymore. Did you know that? I looked at this the other day. And Rio Tinto is the ones that made the Olympic gold medals.
Yes.
They also did a genocide in the Bougainville. You know this island?
Yes.
Near the Solomon Islands?
Yes.
Why is it we don't know about this, Benny?
Because West Papua, 50 years Indonesia never allow journalists to visit West Papua. Until today, it's a ban. Amnesty are banned, Red Cross are banned, International Peace Brigade are banned, all the media are banned. So Bougainville, luckily the Bougainvillians themselves fight until they destroy.
They killed them all. They massacred them. They've got to answer to. I mean, you've got like 200 to 700 tribes. You've got Dani, Yal, Akari. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, very lovely people. You know, they're really, really people.
But what they want to do you know, like the city of corruption, the city of London, the media, they have this thing about the civilized and the uncivilized. You know, they portray, like in our history, Papuans as uncivilized. Do you understand this?
Yes.
This is a tactic.
Yes, that's just trying to undermine what they're doing in West Papua. So I don't think this is uncivilized. West Papua, we proud who we are. That's the most important thing.
But they do it whether they're from Iraq or Syria or wherever. But why do people? They don't want you to know, do they? They don't want the children of Britain. They don't want the people.
No.
This is not going to be on the BBC, is it?
No. Yeah, that's why I'm up and down the country telling my simple story to ordinary English people, and they really do care about the government. I think matter of the time, and one day people power will rise up and support, because what happened in every country, like South Africa, people thought maybe Tata are very strong, but the people power are more support. And they got independence, and other part of the world, the same thing in West Papua will happen. Only, just spread the message. That's very important. Embarrass the government and what they're doing, because that is the only way to educate the people in Britain.
People power. Do you hear that? People power. Because we've got a massive, what I call the war machine: banks, oil, arms. That is our gift to the world.
No.
I'm the Ice taxi driver. This, my friend, is Benny Wenda, his wife Maria, and his relation Martin.